Hi guys, those of you who don't know me, I am Dr. Sehtaj. I cleared my NEET PG 23 exam and I'm currently doing my MD dermatology from R&T Medical College Udaipur. First of all, I would like to thank all of you as my first video just reached 100k views on YouTube, and it has been really nice to know that, and I really thank all of you for all the love and support that you guys are giving me and my channel. I know I have not been very active on YouTube lately because of my residency. It has been hectic first year, but I'm back now with few more tips for you guys for NEET PG 2024, which is due on June 23. I know most of you people must be panicking right now after the announcement of preponement of the exam. I know it's not right on the part of NMC to actually, changing dates so frequently and not sticking to one thing, but there's nothing you can do about it. Actually, I know most of you must be thinking that you should hire a lawyer or file a case against NMC, but it's just going to waste your time. It's just going to be distracting for you. It's going to make you miserable. It's not going to help you, in fact. And it doesn't matter, actually the date has been preponed for just 2 weeks only, so still you have 90 days left and you can do justice to your exam in 90 days. 90 days is enough for you if you have been preparing right now till now. If you have been trying to improve your scores and you have been trying for the last 2-3 months, then yes, the clock is ticking right now and the time to relax is over. So you need to buckle up right now and give your best shot in these 3 months. Give your 100% in these 3 months. This video is specifically for those who are planning their last 3-month revision, who have been studying already and have completed their course, or maybe have completed one revision also or two revision, and they are thinking of how to make this last 3 months the most useful for them. First of all, if you have yet not made your 20th notebook, then this is the time you have to start right now. Okay, one thing is that you just 90 days are left, right? So in those 90 days you separate the last 10 days. You just separate it because those last 10 days are for the last moment revision. You cannot add anything in those 10 days. You will not read something new in those 10 days. You will not give a GT in those 10 days. You will not panic. You will not get demotivated. Those last 10 days is just for last minute revision, the most volatile things, the things that you keep forgetting, things like inhibitors and enzymes. So those last 10 days are just keep them separate. Now you're left with 80 days, and in those 80 days you separate 50 days to make your 20th notebook if you have still not started yet. So to make that 20th notebook, you take one subject at a time, and for short subjects like ENT and anesthesia, just remember that you don't have to make more than 10 to 12 pages for these short subjects. In total, your 20th notebook should not be more than 200 to 300 pages, and that will only be possible if you don't write everything. You just be very concise. So finishing off short subjects in 10 to 12 pages, and for longer bigger subjects like medicine and gynae and pedia, not more than 25 to 30 pages max 30 pages, not more than that. So your aim for these 50 days should be to be able to concise all your material and to be able to make that 20th notebook, which you will revise in the next 30 days, and then the last moment revision in the last 10 days. So that should be your aim right now. Now there's something else that I want to add, which some of you might find cumbersome, is making that 21st notebook also. Now what is this 21st notebook? 21st notebook is even smaller than 20th notebook, much smaller than 20th notebook actually, because sometimes you might find difficult for yourself to to be able to complete that 20th notebook in those last 10 days. So that 20th notebook should also have a chota brother sister, and that is 21st notebook. That 21st notebook is going to be containing all the volatile things like, enzyme inhibitors and cancer markers and IPC sections, which are extremely volatile, which that you will not remember for more than 2 days. So all those numbers and alphabets and all those things that you're not going to remember, which are extremely difficult for you to remember, to memorize, all those things are going to come in your 21st notebook. So that is going to be something really helpful for you in the last 10 days, and that is going to help you crack one liners, which are mostly, if you know those one liners, you'll get +4. If you don't, you'll just get -1. So that 21st notebook is going to help you. So I know it's a difficult thing to make a 20th notebook in itself, so making a 21st notebook is even more difficult, but it's going to help you, trust me. It's just about these last 90 days. The marathon will be over after this, and no more competitive exams after this if you're planning to get a end branch like Dharma. Just the last 90 days are left, so you have to give your best shot. This is the last time that you're going to be appearing in a competitive exam. Just think like that. Don't think about any other exams, don't think about neet essays, don't think about future, just think about the last 90 days. That is it. So give your best. Your game plan should be like top notch right now. Another thing that I would like to add is the frequency of your GTs right now. Most of you must be really confused on how frequent you should be giving your GTs. Well, to be very honest, it depends from one person to another. Some persons might be giving their GTs on a regular basis till now and have achieved their goal, and they're happy with their score. And some people might not be happy with their score right now, and they're still on that ladder. They're still improving. There's a lot of scope to improvement. So it totally depends on you, where you stand right now. If your preparation is not on a very good note, then it might not be a good idea to give frequent GTs, because it might overwhelm you. Right now you might not score good, and you will think that this preparation is not going in the right direction, and you might lose hope. But if your preparation is on a good note, then giving frequent GTs will boost up your confidence. So it totally depends on where you stand, but on an average, giving GTs like every 10 to 15 days is reasonable right now, to be able to get that environment, to be able to become comfortable with the pattern of your exam. So it will be nice to have given at least 7 to 8 GTs before your exam, but it totally depends on you, from where you stand. So first thing that I want to tell you guys is, don't compare yourself with another. Don't talk to your friends, of course. You can discuss about questions, you can discuss about exam, talk to your friends, of course, but don't compare yourself to another person. Don't think that their strategy is different from mine, so they might do better. They're following some other teacher, they're following some other YouTuber, and you might think that I am not following this, I am not following that, and in that race you forget about your personal, individual, personalized game plan. So no one else can make you study, and no one else can make your strategy. Only you can make your strategy. So you do what is best for you. Other people can only just give you advice and can help you, but they are not going, at the end of the day you're the one person who's actually going to make it on your own. So don't get influenced by other people, and don't get don't get that insecure by other people's strategy and everything. So make your own strategy, work hard upon it, and it will be all right. 3 months are left, they are enough. If you start right now also, it's enough. You just have to be hardworking, and every day you have to think that this day I have to make the most of it. You give your 100%, and it's gonna be all right. It's just gonna be all right, trust me. Just trust the process, and that's your motivation for today. Thanks.